Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the first episode.
Welcome back to beautiful.
We're here.
We're here.
I'm fucking tired. So, however I plan to start this is going right out the window. It's been a very busy day for me. It's fucking Monday afternoon. This was supposed to be recorded on Saturday.
Yes.
But I had to go to work. And then we tried to do it Sunday, but this dickhead was complaining about his fucking gums. And so we're doing it on Monday.
Yes, Monday.
Hopefully it'll be out tomorrow.
Yeah, it should be out by tomorrow. I wouldn't doubt it. I don't see any reason not to.
I guess we should introduce ourselves. Your boy Easy, the place to be.
What?
And next to me is the slumpy man himself. Silento.
Yes. I'm quite
My
slow.
brain just don't work good. I'm fucking tired.
No, that's alright.
I want to take a nap. I just ate. That's not probably helping.
That's probably not.
This is still a little rough. I guess by this episode we'll have an official intro. Well, not an official intro. We'll have an intro and an outro.
And the Hoojo Woojo.
Sudowoodo.
Yes.
Fucking weird Pokemon, dog. Looks like a tree, but a straight up rock.
Wow.
We're not doing Pokemon talk again.
Yeah, not this time. Not this time. We're actually going to go into real talk, real stuff.
Relatively real.
Relatively. Well, I mean, whatever your perception of real is.
It doesn't exist. It's a sham. This is a simulation.
It could be.
I was about to say something. Fuck, what was I gonna say?
Oh, yeah. I have no idea, man.
Regarding the intro and shit.
I
mean, as of right now, we can do whatever the fuck we want. Because nobody's watching, one.
Well,
and also, we don't have to worry about demonetization or copyright claims because we're not making money off this shit anyway.
Right. So, I'm going to say it once. Virus of Corona. I'm going to sip a few. Get it done.
I'm a Modelo guy myself.
Fighting spirit.
I've never had a Modelo. I've never had a Corona. I've had a Corona. It's gross.
It's disgusting.
Beer in general is gross.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
I'm not a beer guy.
But Yinglings are pretty good.
I've never had
They're
a
pretty
Yingling.
good. They're a little more thicker. They're a little more. It's kind of a bolder taste.
Sure.
Plus that shit's fucking local, bro. So it's pretty good. You gotta support them. Support the local brew, bro.
if you say so.
I'll try to.
Wait, Yingling is local?
Yeah.
What do you mean local?
Meaning like it's made in
Jersey?
Yep.
Why does it sound Chinese?
I don't know. Maybe that's just what they want you to think.
Sure.
Maybe that's how the coronavirus happened.
That's how
they just
got
put
it.
dead bats.
And we can say coronavirus. We can even put it in the title if we wanted to. We don't have to worry about demonetization. We ain't making no fucking money off this.
Exactly. Once we're more established, then
we'll censor ourselves.
Then it would be like virus.
Say the Modelo virus. The Modelo sickness, dog.
It is definitely.
If we do put coronavirus in the title, YouTube will put a Wikipedia article linked to the corona.
So you kind of get discovered that way. Is that what you're saying?
Sure. No.
No.
Just a way of fucking YouTube working with the man.
Well, I mean,
it's the feds. Anyway,
it's the feds. So yeah,
we'll figure it out. We got we'll work on an official intro. Right now, we're just gonna do some bullshit. Probably a song.
Mm-hmm.
Just like 10 seconds of a song.
Mm-hmm.
And then the picture of our fucking logo. And then that'll lead into the podcast. And then the outro. Then we could probably... I might just use the outro from my channel.
You can do that?
I ain't making videos anymore. Got no time.
Ain't got that time.
Shit, don't even really have time for this.
Ain't got that time, but that's why we're only doing,
Get in where you fit in.
Fit in when you get in.
Anyway.
Anyway.
Since our last episode last week, nothing honestly interesting happened. But some dumb internet shit happened.
Oh yeah, of course. Alright, well, let me interject. When does shit not happen on the internet? That's the better question. Exactly.
When somebody dies?
I mean, it's still on the interwebs.
Yeah, but everybody just kind of chills out. It's usually when fucking, what's his name? Homeboy from Lazy Town died. The internet came together.
I was just laughing the whole time. It's okay.
How dare you?
It's funny. I mean,
It's not.
death is always funny.
He is number one.
Paul, number one for fucking people
Terrible.
that are fucking dumb. I mean,
Anyway,
anyway.
the one thing that we're going to start off with is the OK Boomer girl.
Yeah.
If you're watching the podcast, I'll just throw up a quick video. So, for you who don't know,
I'm pretty sure everyone knows,
Well,
but yeah, just in
you
case,
never know.
just in case.
I'll just put the link to the. I'm not going to play the audio.
Of course.
Who gives a fuck?
I don't want to hear it again. Let's just say that.
That was a wild ride on the internet.
I don't mind seeing it again, but I don't want to hear that shit.
I think the only reason that was a wild ride. The chick, what was her name? Nico Lol.
Yeah.
On TikTok. God damn it, TikTok. Like it's another fucking. It's China.
Yeah.
That was the test run. TikTok was the test run, and now they're hitting us heavy with Corona.
Yes.
Like, if they'll accept this disease, we'll give them another one.
Exactly.
Fucking, she got big on TikTok for wearing a Bernie shirt and singing "Okay." I don't even know if it was her singing. I think it was somebody else.
It probably wasn't.
From what I heard,
she just showed
it's somebody
her
else's song.
her low cut fucking
High cut skirt.
oh
and
yeah,
a
sure.
crop top Bernie shirt.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
She gained like 130,000 followers on Twitter from that.
Well,
She's cute. What can I say?
yeah, but
She's
that's
cute. I think she's Hispanic.
Some type of Spanish.
Some type of Hispaniola. She a cutie, and so people fell for her. And then she went on live stream and told everybody she had a boyfriend. And oh boy, the simps got angry.
Yes.
She lost damn near all of it. I mean, she almost lost everything because they suspended her account.
But you gotta respect the small few
That stayed with her.
That's still giving her that money.
That stayed with her.
They're still
yep.
showing her love, regardless.
They feel
you think they're gonna last? They're gonna last.
Hey,
if I throw her enough hundreds, she might come to me.
If I pay off her car loan,
yeah. She'll have to.
If I pay a car note, she'll notice me.
Right?
But yeah, they mass flagged her into oblivion, dog.
Yeah.
Had her account suspended for a while. It's funny. The Simps are weird. But then she made a video after that. Before I even get to that, there was somebody who made a response to her, and that was the OK Liberal girl.
Oh yeah. I mean, she should at least been cute before.
For real. Not only was the song trash, she wasn't even cute.
She wasn't. See, I mean, that's kind of how it is on the internet. If you're
terrible,
if you're attractive, you can get shit. If you're not attractive, then you better get someone that is, and then you can say your message.
I'm gonna get to that in a second. But yeah, she made a video. The OK Boomer girl. She made a video talking about simping is king shit, and you should worship women.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. I'm all
fuck
for
out of
that.
here.
I'm actually for it.
Simping is king shit. Simping is simp shit. That's all that is.
Simping is king.
Listen, if you want to simp, do you. That's your money. It's your life. You live it how the fuck you want.
Right.
But to let somebody convince you that you should give them their money just for existing, that's just wild.
Just go into your mom's purse. Just get that credit card information, and just be a king. That's right.
Be a king.
Be a king. Be
king.
the ruler of your house.
Simping is king
even
shit.
Even though you're not.
Be a king. It's absurd. Simping is king shit. She didn't even really elaborate. She just said it.
Oh yeah, because she doesn't know what she's talking about.
Fucking terrible. Simping is king shit. No, it's not. It's simp shit. Only person you should ever simp for is your significant other.
Right, and at that point, you shouldn't have your significant other on the internet saying dumb shit like that. So,
hey, that's money.
Well, I'm sure her boyfriend, whatever the fuck his name is,
he's good.
Dude, I'd be the happiest man alive. I'd be like, holy shit, these people are giving her money. Now I don't have to give her money.
It's fucking iDubbbz. You hear about that?
No.
Oh man, you know who iDubbbz is?
Yes.
Yeah, his girlfriend. She's a streamer.
Mm-hmm.
Opened up an OnlyFans account. Post lewds. Bought her some new titties. Now she gonna show it all. You make that money back. It's an investment.
I know. Well, yeah, dude. I mean,
that's a small loan. You better pay that back, girl.
Small loan. I'm pretty sure it's at least a double D loan.
I mean, that's whatever. That's all y'all. It's a weird to me, but that must be real love, I guess. I don't know.
Well, I mean,
my girlfriend showing her tits all over the internet.
Well, he must be packing something, or
I guess
that wouldn't even.
It's
be
not even like a money issue because that dude makes money.
Oh yeah.
I mean, YouTube's killing him with his Content Cop series. They really flagged the shit out of that, but he's still making money. I mean, he just made a video not too long ago counting peanuts, and he got like a couple million views. Sorting peanuts, and he got a couple million views.
Why are people watching that? Why?
Because it's iDubbbz. They watch it because it's him. It's not the content itself. They just really. I
would have watched it for like 2 seconds and been like, "This is it."
I haven't watched an iDubbbz video since his last unboxing video. He did some weird unboxing, and that's the last one I watched. Because it's funny. Dude's funny.
Yeah, I mean.
But I don't know what he does now.
Smoking iDubbbz.
Maybe.
Because I know I would.
Bought his girlfriend some new tits, and now she got an OnlyFans.
Exactly.
Wild.
I mean,
yeah, that's him though. That's...
All that stuff.
Listen, make that money. Fuck what you heard. Make that money.
Right? Your internet fame is only for a short amount of time if it's from something stupid like
Make
this.
Make as much money as you can right now.
Yeah, people are going to forget.
Listen,
except for those like maybe those 5 or 6 people who like, oh, let me dive into like 7 years ago where this guy said this on a video and I'm going to make an entire video about that. Yeah,
sure.
Get that fucking shit out of here.
But the Sims are wild though.
Oh, well.
It's just a wild concept, throwing money at somebody for existing.
Well, I mean, hail to her.
That's a virtue only. That's a virtue only women can have.
Well,
straight, like you don't even have to be fucking cute though. Just show a little skin.
Well, yeah. I mean, you gotta be a little. You gotta be somewhat attractive. I mean,
you know that girl that I watched that video, Jay Longbone. We watched her Batwoman review.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
She did one video where she just had a low cut top.
Mm-hmm.
The comments went wild. Just titties.
Just titties.
That's it. She got some fat titties.
Just some.
But you've seen her.
Yeah, I've seen her.
She's fat. She got a gap tooth.
Right.
She's cool. She's funny as shit.
Oh, don't
I absolutely love her content. Yeah. Absolutely love her fucking content. She's amazing. She's hilarious. Her editing is fire. But she's not conventionally attractive.
No.
And people went wild.
Well, I mean, attractive nowadays on the internet's kind of like the fakest fake people that you can possibly ever look at.
But even again, going back to her, she she made a post on Twitter, and she showed an email she got from somebody who wanted to be her sugar daddy.
What?
Yeah, it was hilarious. I can't. Oh, I want to find it.
I'm sure you do.
I'm gonna find it. If I find, I'm not gonna look for it.
I'm not gonna give it the time.
But it was hilarious. It was like, I don't want to be a sugar daddy, and she was like, "No, thank you." Like, appreciate it, but no. But he said something weird, and it just killed me. He was like, "Oh, what did he say?" It was something very strange and very sexual. And
probably. If you want to be sugar daddy,
I'll find it. I'll post it in the edit.
Pretty sure it's gonna be sexual.
I'll put it up in the edit when I find it. But it was fucking hilarious. I was rolling. But I mean, like I said, she's dope. She's funny, not conventionally attractive, and she's got people throwing money at her.
So that just proves it.
I'm throwing money at her.
Oh shit!
I'm a patron.
He's throwing. Oh,
I subscribe to the Patreon because she makes dope content. Her editing is hilarious.
I'm a leecher.
He's a leech. Fucking.
I'm
speaking of, I mean that just goes back to it. This reminds me of a fucking tweet I seen. It was a couple months ago, but it was some dude complaining about the idea that women have it easier on Twitch.
Yeah.
And I'm not even like. First off, it's true. I'm not gonna act like, oh, women have it easier on Twitch just from existing. And he was like, oh, the top streamers are still male. I think he threw in white males. The top streamers are still white males. I don't know what the fuck them being white have to do with it.
Well, everything has to be categorized nowadays. You can't just say generalities.
The majority of this country are white males.
Nowadays that's kind of debatable, but sure.
I would expect the majority of people on the site to be white males, which would mean more than likely the top streamers would be white males. Yeah. But they're like Ninja, Dr. Disrespect, Shroud.
Yeah, they're known other guys for games and what they're good at. It's not like guys. But it's not even that.
But I mean that's what it is. They're esports guys, so they brought their fame and notoriety from esports.
Yeah.
transitions with them to Twitch.
Yeah. And they're
the top.
Yeah, but they're known for what they do in video games.
Yeah.
But they had to get to that.
Except for Ninja, he's known for not being able to cut a slice of fucking bread.
Wonder Bread, maybe? They don't even make that shit anymore, but maybe that. Maybe they do.
You didn't see that.
No, I did not see it. I tend to not watch anything about him because he kind of irks the shit out of me.
It's a clip. He's kind of cringy, very cringy. He's kind of annoying. But, I mean, he's fucking good at games.
Well, let's just say this. I mean, of course, his big game's Fortnite. I fucking hate Fortnite, just to set the record straight. But that's another reason why I don't watch him. Because I'm also not a person who watches video games. So if anything's about a game, I like just do research, watch maybe like a preview of the game or something like that. I can't just sit there for like hours watching another person play a game because you know what it makes me want to do? It makes me want to play a video game. It doesn't make me want to watch this guy and give him money. Let's just look at it that way.
I hear you.
You know what I mean?
I don't watch streamers on Twitch for the game, for the most part for the game. I watch it usually for the personality.
Yeah.
Like
okay. So you watch it for the person that's doing it. He just so happens to
the
be
Djibouti show.
Well,
the
that's
Djibouti
a different
guys.
story.
I love
those
them.
guys.
They're
No,
fucking hilarious.
they're great.
Yeah, they do a lot of shit.
Guy
but it's
Fieri,
fun.
all I gotta say.
God. Oh,
Beautiful.
brother.
Beautiful. Okay.
It's like the fucking Flavor Town.
Well, they're good, and they know what people want, and they know how to do it. So
they just provide quality entertainment.
Yeah, and you watch them for
board.
them. Like I'm not gonna go watch their like Twitch streams because sometimes they have games. You know what I mean? So they'll do games, whatever. That's fine.
They do a lot of shit. Like they did the GTA RP, and I don't really give a fuck about that, but I watch it because they're funny.
Oh yeah. Oh no, dude! When they did the video game awards. Oh no, forget it.
Yeah, that was great. I might watch that again just because it's funny.
It is funny. I mean, even if they weren't in it, it's still funny. Huh?
Oh, the video game awards itself.
I'm just gonna put this on there. Smash Brothers instead of fighting game.
Oh, you can say that. Nobody's watching. Nobody's gonna fight you about it.
Oh, maybe someone will
eventually. Like in a year when somebody comes back to this and
then they're gonna be talking about Smash, and I'm still gonna hold out. Because Smash is not a fighting game.
All right.
It is totally brawler, and there's totally differences.
Well, you changed your mind since you got Terry.
Oh, no. Well, I like Terry Bogard. I am not a big fan of fucking that game. I played it when it was on N64. I played it for a little bit.
I loved it for $64. I murdered anybody with Captain Falcon.
I stopped playing that game, and it just didn't interest me anymore. Just nothing.
Well, I didn't have a GameCube, so I didn't play the Melee.
I had a GameCube,
which people thought
I didn't buy that either.
People said Melee was the best.
It could have been. I have no idea. I didn't play it.
I didn't play it, so I
was playing Double Dash on GameCube. That was my game. I'm also, let me set the record straight. I don't like Mario Kart, but Double Dash
and
is
64
amazing.
Kart was my shit.
Double Dash is my favorite.
Loved it,
but
didn't play it again until I didn't play Mario Kart again. I mean, I played Mario Kart. I think for the Wii, maybe once or twice.
I did, and not on my own, obviously.
And then I played it again for Switch. Same thing with Smash Bros. I didn't play it with Melee. I played Brawl for the Wii because my cousin had it.
Yeah,
and then I didn't touch it again until the Wii U version came out. I had it on the 3DS.
Oh yeah. I mean, like I said, like I played.
We're getting
Ultimate
too far.
Smash.
We're getting too far.
Yeah. I played Smash though.
Yes.
With you.
Ultimate.
Okay. Ultimate. Just
it's great.
Clear.
It's a fucking great game.
It's okay. I'm not gonna go as far as say it's great.
I'm gonna say it's great,
but I really do like Terry Bogard, and I'm still in shock that they even put him.
He's interesting
in that game.
He's an interesting character. It sucks the other fighting characters.
Well, this is
Ken
the
and
thing.
Ryu are trash.
This is another thing about it is because you can actually do his moves as if it's a fighting game. I mean, granted, it's only one button. You know what I mean? But I can just do down to forward and attack. Boom. I can do. He does a freaking power whip.
Mm-hmm.
I can at least do that.
Yeah.
I can at least do that. You cannot do that with Ken and Ryu.
You can't do anything. The problem is, I think the Ken and Ryu they're using is the one from like Street Fighter 4.
It probably is
because it's such a shit. They're so slow and clunky.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, and they have no like they're just hard hitting characters, and that's it. Like they're very small.
Yeah, but they don't have combos, which is the worst.
Oh yeah,
you can't do any combos.
Of course. I mean, you can probably do like a 2-hit juggle.
Maybe it's a lot.
If you want to consider that.
It's a lot of dodging to single hit attacks. Is really what it is.
But they're powerful. That's I guess that's the way to make up for it.
You got to learn how to perfect block in order to create those stun moments. Then you can hit.
Yeah, to open up. stuff
Yeah.
and whatnot. But yeah.
Anyway, we've gone too far.
We're
Back
going.
to we're talking about streamers. Yeah, some dude was like complaining about the top streamers, and I mean, look through the other dude's tweets. He's one of those dudes that just complains just because.
Yeah.
He's like, a gay black dude, give me money. It's like, why? Because
Sure,
the
here you go,
because
buddy.
the world is bigoted. It's like, all right, whatever, dog. But it's like the top streamers are male, and they're the fucking best at whatever game they play.
Yeah. They at least have their profession that they're good in.
When you look at when you look at the top female streamers, they're all in Just Chatting.
Oh yeah, they're
all
like
look
at my breasts.
Alinity, Amaranth.
Yeah.
There's some other chick.
It's literally look at my breasts.
Did I show you that It's a Gundam video where he showed the chick who was playing Just Dance, but she was just watching the.
Yeah. She was barely even dancing.
She can't dance.
Of course.
Terrible. I was more insulted by her dancing.
She should be on. So you think you can dance because she thought she
damn
could.
sure she can't.
But she damn.
But she didn't even buy the Just Dance game. She was
I know. She was watching a video and then friggin' paused it.
Yeah.
Like, no.
And people legit gave her $200,000 to buy a house.
Yeah, so
like over the course of like 6 months.
So she can have a bigger area to just dance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, sure, whatever. I wouldn't give her a fucking dime.
It's wild though. They're trying to make the dude was trying to make the argument that you're talking about how easy it is for women on Twitch. It's like, yes,
it is.
The bitch got $200,000 for nothing to buy a house for just existing.
For existing.
What content was she producing?
She was making everyone think they're kings.
I guess they were simping
That's
heavy.
what it is, right? That's what I'm saying.
Heavy simp game.
But this is what they're thinking. Like, okay, so she has a goal, 200,000. She needs that house.
Mm-hmm.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get our simp asses together. We're gonna turn into one king, and maybe we can come over. Maybe we can hang out.
We'll have a democracy. It'll be like a round table.
Yes.
So we're not
Arthur,
kings. We're
Knights of Justice. It's happening.
Knights of Justice. I mean, Knights of the Round Table.
No, Knights of Justice.
Okay.
The cartoon.
I've never seen it.
It was in the 90s, probably.
Oh, yeah.
It was pretty shitty. But,
I would imagine.
Anyway, so they probably all, like, hive mind together. We're going to get this bitch a house. We're going to freaking, maybe she'll invite us over one day. Yeah. Maybe I can see her in the shower. Maybe that could happen.
Maybe she'll touch my pee-pee.
Maybe. But probably not.
Yeah.
Probably not, but it might happen. See? It's
amazing. It's just so easy. It's just exist as a woman. The people will give you money.
I know, but also like I feel bad for
online. That is.
I feel bad for certain people because sometimes like they actually are streamers and they actually are good at games and actually do what they're doing.
One of them. She's such a dope content creator. She doesn't get enough love. She's not. There's one chick I follow, Ammunition.
Okay. On
Twitch. Mm-hmm. She plays a lot of Rainbow Six.
Yeah.
Fucking dope.
Okay.
She's such a good streamer.
Mm-hmm.
But she's not making that money that fucking these other girls are making.
Now here's the question: is she half naked?
No,
that's probably why.
Not at all.
Exactly. And you know what? Respect.
She's not showing that skin.
We're respecting her. She can show a shoulder. Give me an elbow.
Well, she shows her arm because she got a tattoo.
Whoa.
She got a half sleeve.
She'd be making $20,000.
But I mean, she averages like maybe 3,000 streamers.
No, that's cool.
Viewers per stream.
But it like I said before,
she's making good money, but she
is streaming what she knows and what she's good at, and she's not getting enough respect and not enough fucking I guess a push. We'll say to get out there.
She's not. Because the moderators over at Twitch
are probably whacking off to every single girl that's on there. It's like,
these girls talk about it. They say the admins from Twitch email them personally.
Oh yeah,
to try and help them through shit.
But like now,
there's a bunch of videos.
It's like
I
need to know actually how far you'll go.
Like there's this one girl. Her name was Sinsin Bear.
That just sounds like a whore.
She legit called somebody on her stream a faggot.
Oh yeah,
and they like that's a
that's
a permaban offense.
Yeah. That doesn't
like
matter.
they'll nuke your shit for that.
If she got cleavage, maybe she'll half a nipple, then she's good. She's okay. You can say whatever you want.
She even outed dude. Like she was given a 12-hour ban, which is usually a lifetime ban. But then she was back within like 3 hours.
3 hours.
And then she went on stream talking shit about.
She learned her lesson. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. She knows now not to call.
She went on stream talking shit about one of the the head guys over at Twitch
Mhm.
because he was in her email saying, "I can't save you. I can't help you." It's like,
It's like
I mean,
you've
I
gone
can't
too
help
far
you.
this time.
Why would you be helping her? They don't apply. I mean, we know they don't apply the rules evenly. It's whatever. I'm not even
Yeah, exactly.
not stressing about that.
It doesn't even matter. It's like we talking about.
But no. Here's the thing. Before we even say it, at the end of the day, we don't care.
I don't care.
Make that money.
Yeah, sure. Go
I
ahead.
damn sure will be making money if I could just show a little tits.
Oh yeah, dude.
I'll shake my ass a little bit, get $100.
All right.
Don't have to leave my house.
Grab
Fuck.
my pants, don't wipe, show it on the internet.
Fuck. What? What? Wait, what?
That's all you gotta do, bro. That's all you gotta do.
What?
You make it in this business, just crap a little bit. Especially with.
Don't do that.
Why not?
That's not good
Look,
advice.
Look. It'll happen. It'll work for you. It'll work for certain
You'll
girls.
get on one of those.
Oh, look. If you're a friggin' super hot girl.
You'll get one. You get on one of those cringe compilations. You shit yourself on stream.
Who cares? As
That's-
long as they're showing boobies. As long as you're not doing freaking dumb crap like that. And well, that one. But yes,
Well.
I understand. It was a
But that's
joke.
the thing. We're not upset.
I'm upset.
You're upset. I
That's
wish.
how upset I am.
I'm jealous. I wish
Mhm.
I could make that money
Mhm.
just by existing.
I do.
Nobody wants to see me.
I'm never.
I gotta be good. I gotta work. I gotta go to work. I go to work this morning. I work a 9 to 5 in order to
Right.
make that even close to that money.
Mm-hmm. Well, no, that's what I'm saying.
In order to pay rent, I gotta work a 9 to 5. I can't just fucking
Sit in an empty apartment
push my
with
tits
my tits
together.
out.
Yeah, I
That-
can't just push my tits together.
Maybe you could.
I got enough. I could.
Maybe we should.
I could.
We gotta try
Ain't
it.
nobody paying me for it.
Just cut out a picture of
Yeah.
like a hot girl, put it over you, and just
This is-
squeeze them together. That's all you gotta do.
It's such a
You're
weird.
fine.
It's weird on both sides because the one side people were like, "Oh, it's not. It's hard. This like it's not hard for women to make it on streaming sites.
No.
Just show a little skin, you'll get money thrown at you." But on the other side, there's people who generally hate these women.
Oh yeah.
It's like you're only mad because you can't do that.
Yeah.
That's why like
Yeah,
it's a
I
Gundam.
know, yeah,
like
yeah.
it's a Gundam. He complains a lot, but he's funny.
Yeah. Exactly. He knows.
Like,
he
he-
knows. He knows
Yeah,
his
yeah.
audience.
He knows what's up.
Mhm.
But he makes it a joke
Well, you kind of have to. That's
Yeah.
how you stop yourself from like
from really being
raging,
upset. Yeah.
like friggin' blowing your.
And it's
computer
so
up.
weird. Some of these people that go crazy, like e-thoughts are ruining this and that. And it's like, dog, chill.
Well, the only reason they're ruining anything is because people are giving them the time of day. If they
Yeah.
didn't have the time of day, then they would be eating nothing.
You're talking about them, so you make
They'd be
it,
eat
like-
trash.
But it's so weird because I know a lot of these like people see these girls and first off they're in just chatting. They're not on like a game.
Oh yeah.
so they're not
doing
taking
anything.
away any stream viewers.
Oh yeah.
But anyway, they're
But-
not taking away viewers in general because nobody
But, yeah.
wants to watch your
But
trash
if
ass
they're
content.
but if they're on like the top board and like they're like game, girl with tits out with a fucking cutie fucking thing on her head.
yeah, but
Oh,
that's
shit.
that's what they're going for.
Do I want to fucking rub one out real fast, then get back to the game I was watching, or just freaking
But
keep watching the game?
that's what those guys are going for. You
Oh,
can
yeah.
easily go to any porn site,
Oh yeah.
bust a nut, and keep it moving.
Do the
Bust
same
a wolf
time.
and keep it moving.
Exactly.
But they're
Exactly.
going
Okay.
there looking for your. Are you okay?
I am okay.
But they're going there looking for these girls.
Mhm.
So they're not taking away viewers from any other streamer.
No.
Those dudes aren't going to watch your fucking shitty streams.
Yeah.
Like Ninja's fans are watching Ninja.
Yeah.
They're not watching any of these Twitch thoughts.
Yeah.
So
Or maybe they have 4 computers and they're just
Sure.
have 2 Twitch thoughts there, 2 things of
Sure.
Ninja here.
maybe.
Put money to everything.
Yeah.
You don't know. Everyone don't know. Maybe
Yes.
I should know.
Still, motherfuckers. It's weird. It's wild.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Let's get away from this shit. Yeah, let's get away from this a little bit because this is it's just disgusting to me. Speaking of disgusting, how about that virus of corona?
Coronavirus.
Mm.
Jacking fools.
I mean, you know,
Left and right.
everyone's talking about it now. Whatever.
We can talk about it. We don't have to worry about being demonetized. How many times have I said that? I'll say it again.
4. Oh, wait, one more.
One more. We could talk about it. We don't have to worry about being demonetized.
So now everything is getting canceled.
Shut it all down.
Like
They just implemented a curfew
well,
in New Jersey.
oh, did they?
Yeah,
Did they?
from
I
8 to
didn't even hear
5.
about that.
Keep your ass inside.
Oh shit!
It's
So
martial law.
what
dog.
What happens if? Wait, is there like an age limit? So I can't.
No. It's just in general.
It's just in general. So they're closing stores at 8:00.
Possibly.
Oh shit!
They're shutting it the fuck down, dog.
Well, I mean, look,
Niggas got the sniffles and they shut down the country.
Well, I mean,
It's a lot more serious than the
it,
sniffles.
it really is. It really is. Like,
Shit's wild. Protect yourself.
I
Wash
was
your hands.
I was sick a couple weeks ago, and this is like before it like boomed. You know,
You were patient zero.
I was. I brought it over, but it's heads up, face
fucking-
down, all that crap.
Going
But-
to Magic Night with those fucking neck beards.
Oh, bro, get them out of here. I don't even want to touch them, but I kind of have to sometimes.
As long as they stay home, they'll be all right.
Well, that's the thing.
That's the funny memes. It's like, oh, to beat coronavirus, everybody stay inside and don't contact people. So everybody's like panicking, and the gamers are like, "Fuck, it's my time.
Yeah, I know.
This is what I've been practicing for."
Exactly. I don't need to go out. I just need to shit my pants and stay in
Stop
the house.
shitting your pants.
I can't. It's Corona. All right.
It's the corona. That's your
It's
excuse.
the Corona shit. It
Shit
doesn't
yourself,
say
now I got
it
the
doesn't
corona.
say it in the symptoms, but it's there. Trust me, it happened to me. It could happen to you.
Shutting down everything.
But yeah, they're shutting down everything. Like E3 been shut down.
Mhm.
Friggin' all sporting events have been shut down. I mean, I'm sorry, Vince McMahon, but your WrestleMania is getting shut down.
Probably, yeah.
Everything is getting just shut the hell down, and it really sucks. And like, it's not even just for, you know, the people are going to these events. It's also for the off companies. Like, look at like hotels and look at like food places
especially these big events.
Yeah,
all
exactly.
All those touristy spots are just. It's fucking happening in Thailand. There's no tourists in Thailand because they
Oh,
got
yeah, with the
shut
monks?
down. The monkeys are going wild. The monkeys are going bananas.
Aha, the banana.
Ha 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 ha.
Aha. Oh. They definitely are. I'd be
Crazy.
flipping the hell out too. That's their only source of food.
Yeah.
It's like, hey,
They don't got food. The
we
tourists
ain't
aren't
giving them
giving them
food.
food, so-
We're just these guys. These
Yeah.
guys coming in giving us food.
The fucking Nevada State Athletic Commission shut down any events going on in Nevada.
Oh yeah, Florida's getting there too, man. They have a lot of.
So-
Well, that's also where WrestleMania is supposed
No
to be.
UFC events.
Oh yeah,
in
no
Florida.
nothing. No nothing.
The UFC event that just happened this weekend. What was it Kevin Lee versus Charles Oliveira? Empty.
Empty.
Completely empty.
Like you heard them talking shit to each other. It was so
Uh-huh.
empty.
It was
Like,
fucking funny. There was one dude. Who was it? It was the third bout on the main card. Renato Moicano
Was
versus
it?
Renato Moicano versus Damir Hadzovic. I don't know how you pronounce that.
That guy.
I would get some type of Middle East, not Middle Eastern, some type of Eastern European dude,
Some type of Spanish.
some type of Hispaniola.
But yes.
But yeah, they fought. Dude like tapped him out in like 40 seconds, and then while the ref was getting him ready, he was like, "I wanted to fight more." Moicano was like, "Fuck, I wanted to fight more." And then Damir was like, "You shouldn't have tapped me out." Are you mad?
Well, you shouldn't have.
Are you mad at somebody for giving up?
I understand.
Why
his-
did you give
his
up? Why didn't
feeling.
you fight? Why did you let me choke you?
Why did you let me do this to you while he's punching him in the
Stop
face?
hitting yourself.
Don't do
Don't
this.
get the boss rooting.
Yeah, right.
Don't you do this?
Gonna bounce his head on the table 10 times or something. Don't you ever do this.
Yes, exactly.
Love boss rooting.
But all seriousness, like, that, you know, it is scary. I mean,
A little bit.
for most of the more elderly and more
Yeah.
younger side, but that's with
The
any
younger and the older, the one whose immune systems aren't good.
yeah aren't fully developed the right way or are just non-existent anymore.
Yeah.
You got to watch out for that shit. You know what I mean? There's it's a scary thing, and don't completely blow yourself out of proportion like the media blows shit out of proportion.
Yeah. Don't get
They're-
stupid and
yeah.
stab a motherfucker for some toilet paper.
I know, right? That's what I'm saying.
broken
See,
wine
it all
bottle.
comes together.
Oh.
Shit in your pants.
God
It'll-
damn
it will always come together.
God damn it.
It will always come together.
It all comes back to shit in your pants.
It does. It does, because that's all people are going to be able to do now.
Fucking
They're
terrible.
going to have to freaking wipe their ass with their hands.
Wipes, dog.
What happens if those are gone?
No, they're not.
Now you have to use your crinkled hands.
People
and
aren't buying.
wipe-
That's so weird, though. You'd think wipes would be gone. I mean, there's disinfectant wipes, yeah, but nobody's buying up like baby wipes.
I mean, I'm sure they will. I'm sure
Yeah,
that's
eventually.
next to go.
Eventually.
Once regular paper is out of the equation, here comes the wet paper.
Eventually.
Eventually,
Wet
yes.
paper.
But yeah, I mean, it really sucks. I mean, also, like, we'll say we'll go to E3, like how they canceled. Like they're pretty much
Shut
done.
it down. I
They're
mean,
pretty much
E3
done.
was on its last legs
Yeah,
for years.
they're
now.
pretty much done.
PlayStation
They're
pulled
done.
out, I think, 2 years ago. Nintendo pretty much stopped showing up. They just do their own directs.
Well, yeah. I mean, once PlayStation pulls out, You know, you're not
The
gonna.
only thing that was there was fucking Xbox and Jeff Keighley. And he pulled out earlier this year.
Oh yeah, man.
Or was it late last? Was it earlier this year or late last? I think it was this year.
Don't even remember.
I think it was in January. He said he's not going.
Well, I mean, maybe he just knew about this. He knew this crisis was going to happen.
He knew it was coming.
He pulled out.
Kojima foretold.
Yeah, well, yeah. Oh, God. Yeah.
Have you played Death Stranding?
And no, why would I ever play that game? No.
I haven't played it.
I can walk down the street, Death Stranding.
Oh, man.
Right now, Death Stranding. It really is. We're almost close to the real life Death Stranding.
I'm watching the Djibouti Dubs guys play it.
Oh, okay. So are they walking?
Yes.
Okay.
Well,
as long as they're walking.
They played it on stream, and then they found just a YouTube video of just the cutscenes, and now they're watching it and doing like a movie dub of it.
Bro, you know how much better that crap is? Like, all right, the last game that I watched fully was when they made
Star Wars.
Yes, I watched Star Wars fully. I did not want to freaking play that game. I didn't give a crap.
Order?
Yes, it was Fallen Order.
Yeah.
Yes. I did not want to watch it, or did not want to play it. I'm sorry. And it was like a 3.5 hour freaking video of like all the scenes cut into a movie. Like I watched Injustice 2. I watched like all those like movies, literally movies, and it was good. I'd rather have watched it that way. You know what I mean? I'd rather have not even played the game because it was not that great. But watching it and actually, it wasn't that great, dude.
No.
I got bored of it. The combat, the glitches, the crap that literally like.
Well, you didn't play a legit copy as well, so.
Why don't you tell everybody?
I'll tell. Who cares?
I torrented a copy of it and then I hated
but
it.
He didn't like it.
See, and that's the beauty part. So I had to waste $60 to.
They weren't getting your money anyway.
Yeah, fuck
you weren't paying them money.
Fuck them. I don't give a shit.
You're a broke bitch.
Hell yeah.
I'll pay you money. I'll buy it. If I like a game, I'll buy it. Absolutely. I have no problem.
Multiplayer is the only thing I will pay
I have no
for.
problem. Like I did it with Boruto game. Naruto to Boruto. I torrented it, loved it, bought it. Jurassic World Evolution, torrented it, loved it, bought it.
See, now when people actually torrent, this is the reason that they torrent. What he just said. People actually pay the money for the game that they actually want to represent and, to actually put money towards that company.
Yeah.
But most games suck nowadays. That's the problem. Most games are garbage.
Games are trash.
Like, I can't even keep interested in a game for literally longer than a day. And it's quite sad because like I'll watch something, I'm like, oh, this game looks amazing. If it's coming out in a few months, awesome. Get a little tidbits here, little tidbits there, get the understanding game, cool. Guess what? Game came out, I'm gonna torrent that shit. Won't even get past a day, and I'm so happy I didn't buy it. And that's mostly what it is nowadays. It's just
I barely buy games as it is now in general.
Oh yeah.
I just don't have the time. I'm always at work.
But not even just that. It's like even if you did. It's always going to be, well, not always, but
I have like 300 games in my Steam library.
Exactly. And how many you touched?
Boy.
He touched download. Maybe half that.
I touched a couple games to delete them, so I put fucking the Call of Duty game on there.
Oh yeah.
Fucking 85 gigs. God damn.
It's too much. It's
Ridiculous.
too much. I mean, well, Call of Duty Warzone. Okay, that came out a couple days ago. Pretty good. Not gonna lie.
It's just a battle royale game.
I totally am not a big fan of Call of Duty. I haven't liked Call of Duty since the original Call of Duty series, like the old World War II. But now, it was free.
So I guess you like World at War then?
I tried it. I wasn't really a fan of it.
I love World at War.
I know you like World at War. You've told me, but I know you like World at War just for zombies.
Oh. No, I mean I like the game in general. It's a fun game, okay. And that's the introduction to zombies. That shit's dope. I fucking love zombies.
So
God, zombies.
Why?
Are they still coming out with the fucking? Because they were coming out with a game that was just all the zombies maps.
Oops, all zombies.
Sure. Oops, all zombies. Yeah,
maybe.
Sure,
it could be. I mean, I don't know. I don't really keep up.
They talked about it, but I don't know what happened. If they like scrapped it or not.
I have no idea. I mean, we always can look. I have no idea myself. Because, like I said, exactly. I don't care enough to look. Yeah. If it becomes announced to the masses, then that's when I'll find out. But right now. Oh shit!
We got the corona.
Oh. Now I'm not going to talk anymore.
Oh,
no. Right. I'm dead. But anyway, fucking Warzone. It's not too bad.
Honestly, it feels like Call of Duty.
Yeah, it feels like Call of Duty.
Doesn't it feel like it literally feels like every single Call of Duty game. There's nothing unique about it.
Yeah, that's literally it. Like
Yeah.
it's if you played Battle Royale, which I'm sure you have,
There's a lot of Battle
it's the
Royale games
same
out there.
damn idea
It honestly
with
feels
minor
like
tweaks that they literally took from other games.
it feels like the Counter-Strike Battle Royale,
Ugh.
which was fucking gross,
Ugh.
just with a Call of Duty skin. That's what it felt like to me.
Ugh. To me, it literally felt like I was playing just Call of Duty with with a new type of game like Battle Royale.
Yeah.
So,
Which is basically Blackout.
That is literally what
When Call of Duty 4 came out, they had you could try Blackout for free.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you should try it though, and it
Just
was
try it.
okay, but even that was more dynamic.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Like,
well, you
even
also
that-
got to look at it this way. This is free.
Yeah.
This is literally a promotion, so you can buy Modern Warfare.
Mhm.
That's literally what
Not.
this is. I'm not either.
I'm fucking weary about downloading the Warzone because fucking Call of Duty, the Modern Warfare remake's been breaking motherfuckers' hard drives.
No. Oh.
People are straight up having their computer crash, their hard drives are breaking, just fucking their systems up.
Well, yeah. It's surprisingly.
I think the game itself is like 100 gigs, like 130
it's
gigs.
Like, it's about like 120. Yeah, something like that.
Jesus.
But that's not including, like patches and everything like that.
Yeah, I know.
But I tried it on this computer, and I mean,
Mhm.
for
It looked pretty good.
once it never saved the
Settings?
loadout. Yeah, the settings
It
never
still-
saved. Dude, every time I go on, I have to redo it.
It's fucking stupid.
It keeps putting it back to borderless, and
That game
it's
is- that game is
it's a
terrible.
headache.
It's
But
Call of Duty.
once you actually get like the graphics the way you want it, and it actually runs at what your desired frame rate and look, at least it
I'd slap
doesn't
my
run
wall,
that
boys.
doesn't run that hot. Like the
No.
computer doesn't run that hot.
Well,
It maybe it's just because of this, and it doesn't have the actual game of Call of Duty. You know what I mean? It's just like off of the game pretty much. And maybe,
possibly.
I don't know. I have no idea.
I haven't tried it on my computer yet.
You haven't. You downloaded it, right?
I did.
You did.
I'll
You just
probably
haven't tried
try
it
it
yet?
later or something.
Yeah, try
Who
it out.
knows?
Who knows? Who knows? You can give it a little try-y.
Yeah.
Give it a little try.
You wanted to talk about the Division
I did.
update.
Well, okay. So
We
I've
just
been.
completely skipped over the fucking UFC talk.
Yeah, we
Fuck
did.
it, who
We
cares?
kind of went off.
Kevin Lee got submitted by Charles Oliveira. That's what happened in
Yes.
the third round.
Yes.
I was surprised. I thought he was gonna knock him the fuck out. Charles Oliveira is a motherfucker, but I thought Kevin Lee was just more powerful. And he got choked. It was funny. He got choked out, and then he tapped, and then as soon as he let go, he started like wrestling again, and you could tell he went to sleep.
I remember.
You seen that? Yeah, homeboy went to sleep.
He's like, "What happened?" He literally tapped
Yeah.
5 times. What happened?
Most of the fights were kind of shit though. Johnny Walker was.
Oh
he did
no,
cry a
dude!
lot.
Don't even get me started on that because I was actually
we thought that
really
was-
disappointed, dude.
We thought that was gonna be a fucking banger.
Yeah, dude, because every fight that I've ever seen for Johnny Walker, he literally comes out and friggin' gives you exactly what you want. A
Mhm.
friggin' knuckle slapping fucking craze fest. And I'll tell you right
Yeah.
now, it turned out in the beginning, that's what happened for like 5 seconds. And then,
Okay.
we're just going to push you to the friggin' the side of the friggin' octagon for the rest of the
Fucking
fight.
Johnny Walker
Oh,
touched up Nikita Krylov and he started grappling.
Yeah, because he knew he was going to get the fucking knockdown,
Terrible.
bro. He was going to get, dude, he was going to get lit.
The fucking prelims weren't that great.
Yeah, I was
Some
kind
great
of,
fights.
I
The
was
women's
barely
flyweight
watching it.
fights were pretty good, but
I was barely watching that.
the main prelim fight was all right. Formiga versus Marino.
Mm-hmm. That
Pretty
actually
good.
wasn't that bad of a
The
fight.
rest of them, whatever. Fucking
That was actually a close fight,
Hinata
too.
Moicano submitted fucking Damir Hadzovic.
Hadzovic.
Damian Maya got fucking slapped
Mm-hmm.
by Gilbert Burns. Beautiful left hook. And then- Kevin Lee got tapped by Charles Oliveira. Not bad.
Not bad.
It was a pretty good fight.
Mm-hmm.
Charles Oliveira was touching him up on the feet, which I was super surprised. Even though Kevin Lee's a wrestler, he showed some really good striking, and I thought he was going to be more powerful, and he was just going to, maybe the third, just knock him out.
Yeah.
I was completely wrong.
Completely.
I was right about the round. I was completely wrong about the outcome. Anyway, what were we talking about? Division.
Yes. Division.
Division. Get rid of that.
Okay. So, division.
I don't really
not,
play
not,
Division often.
Yeah, we both have it. It's just he doesn't really play it that much. I haven't gotten the expansion yet. Warlords in New York. But as they dropped this expansion, they updated for a major overhaul for the items. Now, some people were happy about this because they were kind of dumbing down the item, pretty much, like the layout of the items. They were dumbing it down for newer players. They were trying to rope people in with like a $3 version of the full game just to try and get people to get the expansion pack. So the whole thing...
That's usually what they do.
Yeah,
They come out with a new expansion, they usually drop the price of the main game.
But the thing is, they didn't give you like the pass, the year one pass.
Yeah,
so you still were gimped to
I know.
begin. You know what I mean? You were
That's
still
kind of,
gimped.
like that's
regardless.
what Rainbow Six did. They're coming out with a bunch of expansions, and so they just kind of dropped the price of the main games like $15.
Yeah.
So you don't get any of the expansions, but you get the game. And so I haven't played that in a minute either.
Let's not go.
We'll
We'll go
talk about
to
that
that. We'll definitely talk
You
about
know
that.
all about that.
So, Division 2 came out with the update that was literally an overhaul of all the drops, all of the talents on items, etc., etc. It was literally just an overhaul. Like, it was a giant download. It took forever. They dropped it a day before the expansion came out. So you were literally getting a new expansion, which is awesome because they added New York to it. They added a whole new story. They brought back a lot of stuff from Division 1. And they also generally just made the game a lot better just because it's bigger and there's more stuff to do now. Because I'll tell you this, there's points in the Division where you can literally solo everything except for the raids by yourself. Like, you can do anything as long as you had a good enough build. Now, what they did with the builds is they kind of raped them. They ripped them apart. They
raped them?
They destroyed them.
Right now.
What? I'm talking about a build here.
I know, but fuck.
What? Who cares? Anyway, they raped them. So now...
Say it now.
Say it now, say it proud.
If we ever get popular...
Anyway.
They're going to murder us for that one. They're going to rape us for that one.
They raped them. And what they did is they literally took off months and months and months of people building up their characters to get these builds.
What show was it where somebody was screaming, "They're raping me"?
Oh, I don't remember.
You know what you're talking.
I know what you're talking about. I can't think about their thing
I
of
don't
it.
remember what it was. I just remember that they're raping me.
Kurt Russell, what's going on? They're raping me! They're raping me!
So
anyway,
as I was saying, okay, they took off all the talents except for certain pieces of armor. They redid the entire reconstruction reconstruction station. So now that you get, whenever you pick up an item, you can break it down and you can actually take stats off those pieces, and it goes to a reconstruction station, and you can just add it to any piece of armor that you want. So, I mean, that's cool in itself. That's awesome. But the whole thing that I have a gripe with is that they literally took all this from a structured game. All these people took, like, months and months and months to build their characters to get it the way they want. And they just said goodbye to that, threw it out the window, literally just got rid of it, and just made a whole new set of talents and a whole new set of ways to get those talents, pretty much. And the problem I have with it is that they got rid of everything, and everybody that took all this time to get their characters up to a reasonable, build for themselves or how the game plays, all gone. So you're literally have months and months and months of playing, and then that's just all scrapped, and now you have to recreate your guy completely over again, which kind of sucks. Like, for me, I played that game. It took me a while to get my build together. I finally found a build I liked.
Completely religiously.
Yeah, completely.
I'm gonna be 100% with you. I zoned the fuck out.
Yeah.
In the middle of you talking, I fucking zoned out. I have no idea what the fuck.
That's all right. You're tired.
There was
right?
a good 2 minutes where you were talking, and I just was not paying attention.
Well, I did kind of repeat myself a few times.
Well,
but that's
also,
okay.
I don't know anything about the updates, so
That is very true.
my input would have been useless anyway.
Well, I like I said, I tried to play the update, and I just gave up on it until I actually get the expansion. When I get the expansion, then I'll give it an actual try. But for right now, I don't have the expansion, so I'm not gonna.
You're gonna stream it too.
Oh, I'll stream it.
Better
That's not a
stream
problem. I just gotta wait till I get it. When I get it, and that's all I'll get it.
You need to start
Popeye's
streaming
Sailor
now.
Man. What?
So you need to start streaming now.
Right now?
Right now.
Right now?
Absolutely.
All right, goodbye, everybody. Well, I'm not gonna stream right now. I mean,
Obviously
we're kind of
not
doing
right
this.
now, no
But
shit.
yes, obviously, yes. But okay. But yeah, that's literally the only gripe I have with Division at this point. There's really nothing else. It's a great game. It's just I really wish they didn't just reset the game and make it dumbed down for new players, pretty much. And that's exactly what they did.
Yeah, it'd be like that. Talk about fucking Rainbow Six.
Rainbow Six. Okay, well, Rainbow Six.
They just did an update, right?
Yes, they just did an update for.
This is the Ubisoft hour.
Yeah, I know, right? Jesus Christ.
Ubisoft. It's the Ubisoft.
So they did an update for a new engine to help play the game easier for lower spec computers.
Hmm.
So it's called Valkyrie, and the Valkyrie
Yeah,
engine.
okay, I remember now. You were telling me about that.
Yeah. So the Valkyrie engine is it's just for lower spec computers. It kind of keeps the same look and
The way you were explaining it to me, it seems like it auto optimizes
yeah.
regardless of your specs
And
to
it tries
make
to
it
give you the
look
best
and run well.
Yeah. To give you the best outcome.
And
It's what most games should do when they have the auto, the auto function to automatically expect it. No, it just pushes your computer to like some crazy like setup, and then when you play, it's like dropping to like 14 FPS, and you're like, why the hell is this happening? It's supposed to be an auto thing, you know what I mean? But no, this actually.
My theory is that they created that because they're probably going to port this game to the new consoles.
Probably.
So they created this engine in order, because it makes the porting a lot easier. So they're not having to rework the game. They already created this new optimization tool that they can you just drop the game on the new consoles, drop the optimization tool and update. It'll auto optimize the game for that console, and then you're good. Because you can't fuck with settings on consoles anyway.
Well, I mean, if we're gonna be real, that's probably the reason.
Yeah.
Because consoles are never gonna be as good as PC.
No, they're always going to be behind, but they're getting better.
Oh, yeah, they're always getting better. I mean, it's never not gonna keep pushing forward. I mean, the last time like consoles were like way behind is probably like I would say around like PS2 era, around that time.
Well, I think it was a little different because the consoles made around that time were very unique. I think once you got to like PS3 and Xbox 360 is when shit started to become pretty much like really, really, really low end PCs.
Yeah. It was a starting point.
Yeah.
It was because I'll say this, like around that time, like I had a decent mid grade PC, and it was literally. It was better, obviously, than consoles. I mean, it's never going to be on par unless you're spending like holy shit amounts of money on a console. Like if they give you the options to upgrade, which
that's not possible.
Yeah, exactly. But you get what I'm saying. Like it's. I'm on an 8. They're like on a friggin' 5 or 6. You know what I mean? It's always going to be lower end compared to a PC, regardless.
It kind of makes me excited though with the new Xbox coming out. The Series X and the PS5. Like, they've been behind for so long, and they're creating their consoles. I don't know, when was the Xbox One and PS4? When did they launch?
I don't remember. I didn't buy a PS4 for a very long time, so I don't even.
Was that 2014?
Don't ask me, bro. I really don't remember. I don't. I really don't.
I was gonna say because we're in the midst of like a PC overhaul because a lot of new graphics cards and processors are being launched nowadays.
Oh yeah, no. But it's funny because it's not even like the ones that are being launched aren't even like super like crazy. It's more like a mid range kind of.
A lot of times they're like refresh. Well, the graphics cards are more like mid to high end,
Yeah,
especially
yeah,
on
yeah. But it also has
AMD's part.
Yeah,
And
but they're trying to like expand on the mid-range
Yeah.
part of the thing. They're not going
They-
like, oh, here's
they-
a $9,000
They
friggin'
absolutely cannot compete with NVIDIA when it comes to graphics cards.
Well, yeah, I'll say
As
that.
much as they try. Even with the fucking Radeon 7, I want one just because it looks a little cool. It's a garbage processor. It's a garbage graphics card.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, oh, we'll try to make this to compete with the 2080. It can't even compete with the 2070. And the 5700 XTs still can't compete with a 2070. They can barely compete with a 2070. They're barely beating out 2070s.
Mhm.
And then Nvidia dropped 2070 Supers, like
Yeah.
the Super launch of
Well,
all their
yeah.
graphics cards.
Well,
They said,
it's
fuck
the-
you.
It's like, no, you're trying to put something out there.
But they're
Well,
like
super
it's like
now.
$100 cheaper, so it's definitely worth it if you got the money.
Yeah, they're giving it the power boost, the
Yeah.
little button, the little super boost.
But because of that, we're seeing a lot of new shit that might be implemented in these consoles.
Mhm.
Like I know they're using a new CPU architecture for the consoles. The new, not a new, the ones that they just made for the Ryzen 3000 series. They're
Mhm.
using that art. No, that's Zen 2. They're using art. Okay, no, I meant for their. What am I talking about?
What am I
don't know.
talking about?
Talking out my ass. They're using a new architecture for the processors that are that they haven't implemented in PC processors yet.
Okay.
For the graphics processors, I think they're using Navi, which is the new like the 5000 series AMD cards.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be cool. It's so weird though. The fucking console fanboys are wild because they're freaking out about how powerful the Xbox Series X is. When they heard it was going to use Navi, they're like, "Oh, that's 5700 XT." Like, yeah, they're going to throw a 5700 XT into a fucking console. Okay. And then
Sure, why not?
And then they seen some of the
Let's just watch
specs.
it explode.
Yeah.
And pay like $9,000 for a system.
That itself is $400. So unless you're getting like a fucking Athlon 3000G, which is a $50 processor, yeah, no.
That would probably explode it.
But, and then people started fucking geeking when they started releasing some of the specs of the Xbox. It was like 12 teraflop graphics card, whatever the fuck. People were losing it. Oh, 12 teraflops, that's more powerful than a RTX 2080. It's like, oh, nigga, that's a $900 graphics card. You think they're gonna put something? First off, you think it's gonna be more powerful than a 2080?
Hold on.
But on top of that, they're using the Navi architecture for graphics cards.
But it's teraflops, bro.
Oh, the teraflops. I forgot.
Flippity flops.
I forgot the
hippity
teraflops.
hops. That's all that matters.
Motherfuckers don't even know what teraflops mean.
It's terraforming.
I barely know what teraflops mean. I've watched a couple videos. And I still can't even really grasp it. I understand it's just a unit of measurement for power production for the graphics cards, but it's a single unit of measurement.
Yeah.
You're still not measuring the clock speed. You're still not measuring the bandwidth. You're still not measuring the VRAM. There's so much more that goes to it.
Teraflops, bro.
Yeah,
That's all that matters.
Teraflops. Man.
It's just, it's
I mean,
just
I watched a video and they said like the RX 570 technically has more teraflops than the GTX 1060,
okay.
and the 1060 still murders the 570,
On performance and
Yeah.
whatnot, yeah. And frame rate and all that.
and it has less VRAM.
Well, you know why?
1060 is 6 gigs. The RX 570 is 8 gigs if you get the 8 gig model.
Because it's teraflops.
It's fucking teraflop. No, it has less teraflops.
I know. No, but I was just saying, it's kind of like back in the 90s with like the bit wars that they had.
Uh-huh.
And the friggin'
Oh,
this shit's
8-bit,
16-bit.
16-bit.
This shit's 32-bit. It's like, okay, I'm a little friggin' kid. I don't know what the hell a bit is, but it just makes it look better and run a little bit better.
It makes it sound better.
Yeah.
There was this fucking marketing scheme. The McDonald's released a quarter pounder.
Quarter flop?
Yeah, the quarter flop.
The
I can't remember the name, but I seen a video. Some fucking burger joint released the third pounder,
Oh,
and
shit.
people said,
I think I remember that.
yeah, people didn't buy it, it didn't sell because people seen 4 and said, oh, that's a bigger number, so that means I'm getting more meat.
No.
Fucking idiots.
No.
People are stupid.
Well, yeah. But.
So they just see a number, they think, oh, it's people screaming 12 teraflops. It's going to be so powerful. It's like you don't even know what the rest of it is. One, also you haven't seen, like the people who are going off about the Xbox One X. I made a video about Gaming Bolt made a video saying if you were to buy build a PC with the same specs as the Xbox One X. And they went down the list of the processors, processor, Ryzen 3 2200G. Not a bad processor, 4-core, 4 threads, however, whatever the clock speed is. And it's like, sure. But it's not using the Ryzen architecture. It's not using the Zen Plus architecture, which is what Ryzen is using. Yeah. It's using, I think, Jaguar, which is an older. So you're looking at the number, 4-core, 4 threads. You think, oh, Ryzen. 4-core, 4 threads, AMD and Ryzen. Well, no. Go back to the older processors to get a 4-core. You can find a 4-core, 4 thread, same gigahertz processor. Yeah. Runs far slower because it's on a different architecture. Mm-hmm. And that's what they're using. Yeah. So they don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
Well, I mean,
they talk about it's running on a RX 580 8 gig. No, the fuck it isn't. First off, the RX 580 is just like a refreshed RX 480. There's nothing much different about it.
Most of those are pretty much just refreshed.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like once they just raise it a little bit, like it's just like
that's what the 590 is. It's literally the exact same build and construction of the processor. They just somehow managed to get better clock speeds out of it.
Yeah. It's like Super Boost. It's kind of like when they're doing the supers. It's just they're adding a little bit more to it, just pumping it a little bit, but raising the price a little bit too much. Yeah. Like that.
What Nvidia did with the Super is they just made them the base price. Mm-hmm. Instead of making the 2070 Super more, they just made the price of the 2070 and dropped the 2070 down a little bit.
I got you.
But still, it's like fucking Gaming Bolt. They make pretty decent videos, honestly, revolving around gaming and shit. But they're super fanboys of Xbox. Because the reason why I'm talking about it is because recently they made a video. Yeah. The Xbox Series X supposed to have 12 teraflops. What does that mean? It means nothing. I watched the video. It's like you're not saying anything. Bro. It means flippity flops.
It means flippity flops.
Again, you're misinformed. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah. I mean, at least we said we don't know what it is.
I'm not claiming to know what the fuck I'm talking about, but I've done a little bit of research.
Yeah, exactly.
Which I probably should have done with that video I made. I made a video last year, one of the last videos I made, kind of debunking Gaming Bolt's video about what would you need, because it was like, oh, you'll need to buy Ryzen 3 2200G in order to, because that's the same processor as the Xbox One X. It's not the same processor. You can buy probably one of the older model. What was it? What were the ones before Ryzen? The AMD processors? Maybe Athlon. Was Athlon before Ryzen?
Oh yeah, Athlon was definitely before Ryzen.
I mean, right before.
I don't know.
Anyway, whenever you get a console, you're always getting older hardware.
No,
Celeron. That's
yeah. I'm just trying to.
Anyway, you're always getting older equipment, hardware when you're getting these consoles. So it wasn't a 2200G that was in there, or something older. Mm-hmm. Just the same core count, same frequency. Mm-hmm. And that's the whole video. It's just them like, oh, you need this. They're like, you need this RAM at this speed, and it's like, well, no. If you're using Ryzen, you need faster speed RAM. Mm-hmm. But also, you don't need that name brand RAM. You can use any other type of RAM. Obviously, make sure they're reputable.
Yeah.
There's just a lot of misinformation in the video, and that's what I was debunking. But there's a lot I didn't understand. Mm-hmm. Like they're talking about teraflops. I didn't understand. I think they talked about teraflops.
I don't know.
I don't remember if they did. I haven't watched the video.
I haven't.
You haven't seen the video at all.
Yeah, exactly. So I haven't watched the
video. I haven't watched the video in a year. But I know they were talking about the different architectures that the Ryzen CPUs were using, like Raven Ridge and Bulldozer, and I didn't know what those were at the time. Mm-hmm. I was talking out of my ass for a lot of that video. Yeah. Except when it came to actually breaking down the PCs, it was like, oh, you need Xbox One X controller for $60. It's like, well, fuck, you don't.
You don't need that.
No, you don't.
No.
You can get an Xbox One X wireless controller for $60, or you can get an Xbox One X, Xbox brand wired controller for like $40.
Or, you can go to Walmart.
Or go to Walmart and get one for $20.
Oh, they're $15, dude.
They got even lower.
Yeah, they're $15.
I know
the last one I bought was $15.
They're still $20 on Amazon.
I mean, they break pretty easily, and they stop working a lot, but
they're cheap.
They're cheap. They're $15.
But they work for a while.
You buy what you want. We get what we pay for.
You can buy 4 of them for the price of that one Xbox controller.
Yeah, you can.
Or you can use if you had a PS4, you can use your PS4 controller.
Oh yeah, I'd rather use that.
If you got a Switch, you can use the Pro controller.
Yeah, exactly.
Only on Steam, but you can still use it. if
Or
you
just
still,
use a keyboard mouse.
you can use an Xbox 360 controller if you have a wired one.
Yeah, you can use that too.
There's so many different input devices you can use.
Yeah.
And then they were like, oh, you need this controller if you want to. It's like, no, you don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
They included keyboard and mouse in the price of the
Oh, did
computer.
they? So
Yeah.
you got to buy a controller and a keyboard mouse?
Yeah, they included both. It's like, no. A keyboard and mouse comes standard. You need that to operate the computer. Same way you need a controller to operate a console. We're not including that in the price.
Yeah, exactly. They're not. If you buy a new console right now, they're not including the controller in the price.
They include
the controller is in the bundle itself.
It's necessary to operate the console.
Yeah.
So
well,
that's
obviously, but you can
yeah.
just be.
So it's not
now what?
fair to do the same thing for a computer with keyboard and mouse.
Yeah.
They also added the price of a Wi-Fi dongle. It's like, you're playing games online, you better not use Wi-Fi. We're using Wi-Fi because we have no choice.
Yes, there's a difference.
better
like
have
if you
that
have
shit.
the choice to plug in directly,
Hardline
or,
that shit.
yeah,
dog.
or friggin' use a dongle. I'm not going to spend money for a dongle if I don't need to.
So
that's optional.
I spent good money on a good dongle
Yeah,
because
dongle it up.
I have no choice.
Dibbity doo.
But then again, they include the fucking price of Windows. The full price of Windows, like $130. Oh, you need it to run? No, the fuck you don't. You can go to the Windows website, download Windows 10, put it on a flash drive. All you need is at least 8 gigs.
Or I could just jump out a window.
You can. You'd be better
Put
off.
that in the price.
You save a little money.
Save a little money and time.
But yeah, you can run Windows. You'll just have the watermark at the bottom that say activate.
Yeah.
It runs no problem. You don't need to buy. So there's a lot of bullshit in that video, and that's what I was trying to cover, but I didn't know a lot.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking about redoing that video. Part of me is just like, fuck it, who cares? But a part of me wants to redo that video with like proper information.
Yeah. Well, I mean, at least you're saying that, you know, you're not like trying to be like, oh, I know everything.
No.
If you don't know certain things, that's
I
good.
was
That's
too
good that
gung-
you say you don't know
Yeah.
certain things. Like
I
most
was
people
too-
won't.
I was too gung ho because I just learned a lot about building PCs, so I knew a lot about. So I watched the video and I knew a lot of that information was wrong.
Yeah.
But there was still, I didn't take into account the entire video.
Yeah.
There's a lot of information that I didn't have.
Yeah.
And the thing, yeah.
I know.
And the
I
thing
know.
is, it's like you gotta just learn, research. Like researching what the actual specs of an Xbox are would be good if I made my video.
Mm-hmm.
I might do it, I might not. I don't know. But I have to learn exactly what the things are.
Mm-hmm.
I could just go based on his video. Like I said, he said you need a Ryzen 3 2200G. I can just look up older 4-core 4-thread AMD processors at the same speed and just say, or you can use one of these, which they probably are using.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But they're
I
like,
feel it.
fucking fanboys of consoles are wild. You hit the mic.
I'm sorry, Mike.
But no, I mean, the console fanboys are crazy. Which brings me to the fucking... Yeah, we're still recording.
No, I'm just checking.
Yeah.
Just seeing what's up. Seeing how...
We're an hour 10.
We're
We're good.
Okay.
But yeah, the console fanboys are wild. Which is hilarious once, I guess, so PlayStation announced that they dropped Horizon Zero Dawn on PC. Are they going to?
Yes.
I got the tweet pulled up right here for you to see. Did you read it?
Oh no, I've been staring at it for the past like freaking 20 minutes.
It's amazing, dog. These people are wild. I'm gonna read this tweet. It says, I've been a PlayStation brand fan for years, and I never imagined being betrayed like that. Betrayed. Announcing one of the biggest PS4 exclusives on PC was a betrayal beyond measure. I hope you rethink this type of strategy of launching PC exclusives. This nigga's crazy.
Well, I mean,
PlayStation brand fan. Look, he's a PlayStation brand fan.
yeah, I know.
He's a fan of the brand.
Well, I just need to just.
He's not a
get
fan of the
sticker.
games.
Oh no, well that doesn't matter.
He's a fan of the brand.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't matter.
He just wants to be a
Or
part of
does he
some
mean
team.
brand as everything under the umbrella of
No, just PlayStation in general.
Just
Yes,
PlayStation.
just if it's PlayStation, he likes it.
Oh yeah, that's stupid.
That's what it is. These motherfuckers are weird.
They weird.
They're so weird. I don't understand that. I had a PlayStation, but I had to stop using it because I got a PC.
Yeah,
It's not because I didn't like PlayStation. It's just like I'm getting more with the PC.
Well, I can plug in my PS4 right now.
Yeah, you still got yours in the closet.
You can see the difference. It's like
Cool.
there is no levels
Yeah.
to this shit.
Mhm.
It doesn't matter if you have a Pro. It doesn't matter if you have the regular. It's you can see the difference.
Yeah.
You can feel the
You can
difference.
feel the difference. Yes.
It's leagues better. Like
If you want to play on console, that's fine.
yeah, that's fine.
Do you?
If you want
But
to
this
get
weird
you want to get that 30 FPS
brand
go right
loyalty
ahead.
to people who literally only want money from you?
Oh yeah.
It's like the people who still defend paying for online on console. Oh, it goes to the servers. Yeah, why does it still get hacked every year?
Yeah, well, that's protecting us. That's
Oh,
why.
yeah. It's the protection.
It's protecting us from the hacks, not PlayStation.
Oh, yes.
See, that's what it is.
Yeah.
But it doesn't.
Mm.
But it's fine.
Okay.
I don't believe in any
People
of
are
that
crazy.
crap. It literally is.
Like I seen,
Look, PS3, bro. The last free subscription.
yeah,
It
was
really
dope.
was. I mean, it's funny
Even
because
like, towards the end, they started like it was like you don't have to, but if you want to, and I
well,
was like,
if you want to use all
Yeah.
our friggin' things and play most of the games online, yeah.
well, no, that was
I'm
I'm talking about PS3. Like towards
Well,
the
that's
end.
what I'm saying. Towards the end of that,
Oh,
which
it
is
was
still
still
on PS4 too.
Online was still free on PS3, even at the end.
Yeah. For PS3, but
Yeah, yeah.
PSN is PS3 and PS4.
Oh, I know
together.
that,
That's
yeah.
what I'm saying. Like you're still even if you don't, you still have to pay once you upgrade to that
Yeah.
system.
I got PSN just because I was a broke bitch, and I'm like, fuck, I only have a console. I knew nothing about PC gaming. Drop $60 for a year, get a couple free games every month. That's how I played Borderlands. One of my favorite fucking games.
Yeah.
I beat that game 6 times.
I know.
I love that game.
I bet you do.
I love it so
know
much.
you played a lot.
I
man.
beat that game 6 times, and then I bought Borderlands 6 times.
That's pretty much me with Diablo 3. I've bought that game so many times.
So many different consoles.
So many consoles. Friggin' we both bought it on friggin' Switch.
We bought it
And
on
guess
Switch.
what? I touched it maybe 6 times.
I haven't
max.
touched it since that day we played together.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Like I've
fun
already
game.
went through it. It's fun.
Yeah, it's
No,
fun.
don't get me wrong. I mean, Diablo 2's 10 times better. I wish you guys need to up that shit. But
Are they not I heard
yeah, I heard it's all he said, she said bullshit.
remastering
It really.
remastering Diablo 2.
I wish they did.
I heard. That's what
I
I'm
heard
saying.
that a while ago.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Might have been
they
some
they
bullshit.
also probably aren't going to do it because of the failure of Warcraft 3 friggin' Reforged. I don't even want to
Yikes.
get into that because I hate Warcraft.
I know
3.
nothing about it, but I heard all about it.
Oh, yeah.
I watched It's a Gundams video.
Oh, dude, I'll tell you right now.
Yikes.
They're making 4, and
Yeah, they are.
It hopefully it's good. I
Honest-
mean, they're bringing back everything now.
They're kind of making 4 because they're in some deep shit.
Oh, well, dude,
Like,
Blizzard
It
sucks.
was like back to back. Diablo Immortal thing happened. People
Oh.
hated them, and then the whole Hong Kong riots thing, and they banning people. People hated them, and then they dropped the like, oh, this character is gay. It's to make up for it.
Who's gay?
I don't remember.
Oh, that guy.
Soldier 76, and then some other
Oh,
character.
for Overwatch.
They made some other character gay, and then like in China, the character isn't gay. People found out that the characters aren't gay in China because China don't fuck with that.
No, China. Fuck.
And so Blizzard just taking L after L after L,
Yeah, they're losing.
and then the Warcraft thing happened.
yeah, I know.
Oh.
I fucking hate Blizzard.
That's the only reason why I
They're fucking
downloaded the
over
Blizzard.
here.
I deleted the Blizzard launcher ages
Oh,
ago.
so did I.
Before all of this shit
I
happened.
just downloaded it again just to get Call of Duty.
I had it because Destiny 2. And
Yeah, that was the last time.
Sometimes I played Overwatch. Destiny 2, when Bungie said, fuck you, Activision, I'm out, I was like, yo, I'm done with it. I deleted the Blizzard app off my computer. Didn't fuck with it, but I downloaded it again for Call of Duty.
Yeah, that was a lot. That's literally what I tried. Like I said, we talked about that before.
Yeah.
It's okay. I
But
mean,
Destiny is like, it's gotten so much better since separating from Activision.
I haven't tried it.
Oh,
tried
it's
it.
great.
I haven't tried it on Steam yet.
It's great, play it.
I'll probably try it at some point.
But yeah, we're taking L after L. They just can't help themselves.
They can't. They can't.
It's wild. The state of gaming right now is just fucking insane.
Well, I mean, it's been like that for a long time. It's just it's getting to a bubbling point at this
Yeah.
point. It's gonna something's gonna
We need another
tip,
crash.
man.
We need another
Yeah, dude.
crash.
1983, bro. That was the last super crash we had, and guess what? It's about damn time.
survived.
We need another one.
Nintendo brought us out of the fucking
We
muck.
robbed the robot.
Yup.
Fucking blah.
Nintendo saved us. We need Nintendo to save us again.
I hate Nintendo. I said it.
All right.
Nintendo hate them.
We
All
need,
you guys.
we need Nintendo. Fucking Reggie Fils-Aimé just left Nintendo.
Did he?
Yeah. It
Oh,
was like last year.
exactly. I'll keep up.
He stepped down and fucking Bowser took his place. Man's name is Bowser. He's the president of Nintendo of America. That's his real name. Doug Bowser.
Doug
It's
Bowser.
amazing.
Dougie Fresh. Dougie
Oh,
Doug.
somebody just hired. Who just hired Reggie? A company just hired Reggie to fucking. I don't know, try to save him. I have no idea. I don't remember who it was. Anyway,
I don't know.
It's not
I have no idea. It doesn't matter. You wanna?
we're gonna wrap it up.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up.
We're gonna wrap it up. We're gonna wrap it up with some animal videos.
With some animal.
Yeah. Because I've seen these fucking. One's gonna disgust you. Maybe not. Disgusted me. And then one that's just kind of wholesome. Who the fuck is texting me?
I don't
Doesn't
know.
matter.
Not me.
Unimportant. Yeah, let me fucking. I turned it down.
None of this shit's gonna bother me.
It's not gonna bother you, but it's just
What
so
is
fucking
this?
terrifying.
Okay.
It's just a video of fucking. I don't know what they are. It's in Chinese. The fucking title of the video and the description. But look at it. It's fucking gross.
It's crab people, dude.
It's
First stages of crab
It looks
people.
like a fucking water mantis.
It looks like
Might be a
like a
shrimp.
crawfish that like fucked a shrimp, and they just made that.
And they fucking like fusion danced with a mantis.
That's pretty cool.
That's
actually pretty cool. I want one.
It's beautiful and disgusting.
I want one.
But look when he picks it up. Well, let me speed it up a bit. I don't know. Look at that. That's a fucking mantis, dog.
That's like an ass of a centipede / lobster with like the top of a mantis like
It's
body. It's like dude. Look at that. It looks like a lobster centipede.
It's
dude.
disgusting.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I love it.
That's fucking
It's
awesome.
so creepy.
I want one.
It's so terrifying. This is what's in the
Dude,
ocean.
that's mutated as fuck.
This is what's in the fucking ocean.
That's why I don't go in the ocean. I don't need to go in the. I don't need to get that.
I don't like it.
Who knows what this is? That's
gotta be-
awesome. I think that's amazing.
It's got to be venomous. It's not, but it's fucking. I believe it is. It's so
It
gross.
could be.
It's so gross and amazing. They fucking. I don't know how I got recommended this. Just a bunch of fucking videos of Chinamen. Chinamen. Just a bunch of weird chickadee China. The Chinese
They're
chefs.
shrimp business.
And they're
whatever
just
that is.
cutting up fish. I don't understand how it's like videos like these in the recommended. It's just a whole bunch of them. They're just slicing up different animals, and I don't know how I got recommended these videos.
I don't want to eat it. I want one.
I just like looking at them like
I want to keep
fucking debone the fish and shit.
it.
And then this one popped up, and I looked at it. I'm like, this is terrifying. They're gonna slice it open, put some
the fact that they're about to eat that shit and sell it to
put
eat
some
it is-
fucking sriracha in there,
That's
and then
gross.
boil it.
That's gross.
Yeah.
But I
Look at
want
that. Look
one.
at that.
Like that is awesome. Oh, that is-
Slicing it up.
Mm.
That's live. That's
Of
still
course,
alive.
that's alive.
They
dude.
put it in an ice bath, so it just kind of like stops moving,
Yeah.
but it's still alive. You can see it's
Yeah.
still moving.
Cut them legs off. Yeah.
I just opened it up. Just slice it.
I don't know what they
You
are.
put some fucking Old Bay inside of it.
Dude, that's just all about let's just cut this thing open. Everything
Yeah.
that they eat is let's cut it open and serve it to you wiggling.
Oh yeah, they do it all the time. A lot of stuff like not even
gross.
dead.
That's gross. But I
Put
want
some-
it. But I want one. I want one of those. Those look
Yeah.
cool as hell. And I would love to freak people
Put
out
some
with
fucking Sazon and adobo inside. Look at this.
it. What is that?
Put it in. I don't know. It's some weird seasoning mix. They just put it inside of it and then they bake it.
Probably garbage. Probably hot garbage. I'm not even joking. It's probably
They
hot
fry
garbage.
it. That's what they did. They fried it.
It's probably hot garbage.
Disgusting.
It is probably hot garbage
I
they're
love it.
throwing inside there. Well,
Oh,
thank you for
we're
showing
not
me
done.
that.
We're not done.
Oh, we're not done. There's
We're
more?
not done. There's one more.
Oh, there's one.
There's the wholesome videos. It's a fucking some random crazy white lady who just owns monkeys,
Mm-hmm.
and he's like grooming her.
Okay.
Get some volume
What?
on this.
I think I've seen this.
Have you?
Yes.
I don't. Look at him. Just fucking.
Really?
Just grooming her.
Probably don't want
They
to
s-
get the volume.
No, fuck it. Hold on. It's fine. They're just smacking the shit out of her. I don't know what the smacking's for. I guess it's to kill bugs or whatever. Or maybe if there's like a lot of dust, it'll kick the dust up in the fur. But yeah, just going through.
She must have a lot of bugs in her head.
Well, a lot of times there's really nothing there. Sometimes like dead skin and shit.
Oh,
But he's just fucking just picking, and then just smacks the shit out of her. It's
well, that sounds
hilarious.
fun.
Obviously, it's like a small little monkey. They're strong as shit, but it probably doesn't really
Feels
hurt.
good.
Oh,
But just the sound of it just smacking the fuck out of her, it's hilarious. It's such a funny video. And that got me recommended because, hold on, where's that video? I watched a video that I've seen fucking years ago. It was of this monkey trying to teach this dude how to fucking crunch some fucking
the
leaves.
monkey teaching a dude
Yeah,
to crunch,
to crush leaves.
crush leaves for what?
No idea.
For their Nazi agenda.
Nazi. Monkeys are Nazis?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Everyone's Nazis nowadays. I guess.
Oh no.
For some reason or another.
Where the fuck's that video at? I'm gonna find it.
You ain't gonna find it.
I'm gonna find
Apparently,
it.
you're not.
Watched it the other day. It's here. I know it's here.
You gotta do your likes, bro. So you gotta like
No,
everything.
it's not gonna be in my likes. I haven't seen this video in over.
You said you watched it the other day.
Yeah, but I liked it and favorited it like fucking years ago.
Oh, so you should have went through your history.
And I watched too many videos in a day.
I can see that.
Watch a lot of videos. Watch a lot of YouTube.
A lot of tubes.
A lot of tube. Tube. A lot of tip top.
Mm-hmm.
I might have to go to my history because I think I passed it.
No. I'm sure.
I might have passed it. Fuck, I watched too many videos though. So it was a couple days ago. I don't even know how to find it again.
I have no idea.
Whatever, I'll find it and edit. And it's just a video of fucking. It's like a zoo in South Africa.
Mm-hmm.
And this guy just walking by and a monkey reaches out for him. And so he bends down and like he gives the monkey his hand.
Mm-hmm.
And the monkey's like, put a leaf in it and was like telling him to squish it. And so he just does that. And so the monkey just teaching him how to squish leaves and scrunch up leaves for no reason.
For no reason. Maybe if he taught him that, he'd give him food.
Maybe.
Maybe he's saying, put that shit in my hand.
Put that shit in my hand.
He's trying to get them leaves, bro.
15 leaves, little man. Put that shit in my hand.
I would not doubt it.
If that money doesn't show, then you owe me, yo. My jungle love.
See, you know.
Oh god, wasn't that movie trash? The sequel.
Oh, dude, I couldn't even make it through the whole way. I really couldn't make it. The
Yeah,
entire,
so
I couldn't make it.
sequel.
I got like maybe 35 minutes into the movie. I was just like, nah, I'm done.
That sucks.
Yeah, it does suck.
I mean, the original was so good.
Oh yeah, well, the originals are
Jane
usually
Silent Bob.
always the best.
Fucking Clerks was dope.
Mm-hmm. Clerks 2 wasn't too bad,
was
but
good.
it wasn't as bad as this one. Yeah, I'll tell you that.
Was when you watched it, was it like, oh, this is like an old script and it just
No. This was
Oh.
just like, hey,
Just
remember
bad.
this joke from the first one?
Ah.
Let's do it
just
again.
rehashing jokes.
Yeah, it's the same. It's
That sucks.
Yeah. I hate when they do that.
Yeah, it sucks.
But yeah, you know, they give him money to do whatever he wants. So shout out to Kevin Smith.
He's a Jersey boy.
He is definitely
He's a Jersey boy.
Definitely.
That's cool. Let's get Kevin Smith on the podcast. Next episode, Kevin Smith.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Imagine if he did. Imagine we reached out to him and he did.
Oh,
Just get him on Discord.
That would be amazing.
Hey, Kevin, we're from New Jersey. You in Jersey right now?
He's like, nope, I'm in California.
Oh, shit.
Probably. I
Get
wouldn't
on
doubt it.
Discord. Let's talk about nothing.
Right?
That's what this is. The podcast about nothing.
Podcast about everything. But nothing.
It's everything and nothing. Everything is everything.
All right.
You
I
done?
guess we'll wrap this up.
You're done?
Oh, I'm done. We should be good.
We should be.
All right, so
I don't know. Next episode, we'll figure it out.
So
We'll figure it out next time.
yeah, for everybody
You might
that
you can hear my clicking still probably in the fucking video. What is this?
for everyone that has listened, thank you very much. Hopefully, keep on listening for every episodes that we put out.
Or don't.
From that.
Why are you listening to this to begin with?
I don't know. I'm not even
What's
listening
wrong
to
with
it.
you? I listen to it because I have to hear how it sounds. I'm editing it. Oh, you're going to be editing these podcasts. I'm going to
Yes.
teach you how to edit it. So you're going to be editing these fucking things.
Yes. So I will edit that out, and 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 that out.
Bye.
Goodbye.